Stop trying to find motivation. Stop trying to be motivated. Why? Because the truth is, motivation isn't something you find out there in the world. It's something that was always within you. You just haven't realized it because you were never trying to look for motivation. You were just trying to look for an excuse to not be motivated. And so now you can say, I'm just not motivated. But the truth is, motivation was never something you had to find in the first place. It was something that you already owned. You have just refused to look at it because you're still running away. The best way to be motivated and the best way to find out if you truly want it is to do this. Look at yourself. Look at your current situation. Look at where you are right now. And that's most likely a bad place and a bad situation. If being in that place, if being in that situation does not motivate you to somehow get out of it, then maybe you aren't in such a bad situation, and maybe you need to fall deeper until you get motivated. Or, by the way, you need to realize that motivation is just a bad way and a bad source and a bad way to get disciplined. But hey, if that doesn't motivate you, then you're just cooked. You don't love yourself then. And if you being in that situation does not motivate you to become better, you're cooked. And maybe your problem was never motivation but self-love. Because if you truly loved yourself, you wouldn't let yourself fall into that situation. If looking at yourself, being in that situation, does not motivate you, then maybe what you lack isn't motivation, but it's self-love. Because the truth is, if you were in such a bad situation and it still doesn't motivate you, the only way to try to get you motivated is to let you fall even deeper. And I don't think that anyone is going to do that. So at that point, you need to realize that what you're actually lacking is self-love. Because if you actually loved yourself, you wouldn't let yourself fall into that situation. Discipline is a form of self-love. And so therefore, that proves the point. If you aren't motivated by where you are right now, you don't lack motivation. You lack self-love and discipline. And discipline was never related to motivation. Because discipline is doing what you need to do because you love yourself, irregardless of how you feel. It is a decision, not a feeling, and not a spark. A conscious decision that you need to make. So stop trying to look for motivation out there. It's in here. And if it's not in here, then what you're lacking isn't motivation. It's self-love. And that's why you lack discipline. Because self-love is a form of discipline.